It is my favorite time of the day. Crystal, do you know what time that is?
It's time to go live.
It's time to go live. It's 5 and we're going live and we're in Lakeland, Florida today, which is going to be I'm excited that we're in Lakeland today because Lakeland is kind of close to my heart. So I know a lot of you that watch this channel are considering Lakeland. So we have our Polk County specialist here with us, Miss
Hello.
Crystal. Oh, I got something for you, by the way. No, we don't do that for anybody else but you. You know that, right?
I did not realize that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. You
Special.
better. Yeah, you were special. You are special. So yeah, we're in Lakeland today. My name's Christian Clay, the team lead of the FLA group. We really specialize in helping people relocate to the Central Florida area, and there's no way that I can possibly do it by myself, especially with the area that we cover, without having specialists on our team. So Miss Crystal here is our Polk County specialist, and we have a doozy for you today. We're not showing an entry level builder today, are we?
No, we're not.
Yeah, yeah,
It'd probably be a nice step up for some people. It
yep,
seems like sometimes in Polk County, you've got a big gap there, from your
yeah,
entry level home and then you hit the $1 million homes and there's not
yeah,
much in between.
yep, yep,
So,
yep. So we're going to be doing for everybody back at home, so you don't freak out. We're going to drive around the community. We're going to talk about all of the details. We're going to take you on a tour of one of these beautiful homes. We're going to talk a little bit about Lakeland, what's coming to Lakeland, what's already here, what makes it special. But what I need you to do is you got to hang out with us. You got to relax. If you're in here, hit the like button for us. Drop a comment down below. Also, before we get started, all of our information is floating on the top of the screen and in the description down below. But yeah, let's roll right into it. So, what's the name of this community? What's the name of the builder? I'm not afraid to talk about the name of the builder.
this is Hawthorne Ranch, and the builder we're featuring today is MI Homes.
Cool, cool. Yeah, MI does a good product. It's definitely a step above the entry level. Yeah, and they're one of the builders, much like Taylor Morrison. I would say they're kind of in that same category where they can make an entry level home if they want to, but they can also taper that thing up. Like I've seen some very nice MI homes. So
Yeah, the house we're going to see today definitely isn't an entry level, but they are building some in this neighborhood that, they might be kind of the higher range for people, but um, they're not completely, out of range of what the other builders are doing in the area. So,
right, especially the
yeah.
builder that they're sharing this community with. They're sharing it with DR Horton, but it's their Express series. So, well, I saw the
And
Express flag waving in the air, which either way, we're
yeah,
focused on.
I don't know if they call it Express anymore. I didn't notice that, but yeah,
Yeah,
it is just kind of the same thing that they've been building all in
yeah.
around Polk County,
Okay.
which is your entry level. And then with the MI homes, you can get into something for around 389,000. So a little bit on
Wow.
that upper range.
But that's still
Um,
good though. Under 400,000 for an MI home. That's good.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah, that's a 3 bed, 2.5 bath that they have at that price. So
Very nice. Very nice. Um, but take a look at the exterior here, right? Like, because you're sharing the community with DR Horton, you can tell like which home is an MI home. Both of them are MI homes, by the way. But you
mhm.
can tell the difference, right, in the layout. The elevations are different. Like, you'll be able to see some of the exteriors, but they do things like the stone exteriors. You can do some pavers. You can switch up some of the flooring and the cabinetry. So there is some things that you can do, but they're doing spec homes in here, or are they allowing you to build as well? Excuse my.
They said they said that they're doing about 50-50. So they are doing spec homes, but they're also doing custom builds, and they have all kinds of options with their models that you can do. They have extended lanais, they have screened in lanais, they have, the super fancy master bathroom package that you can get to,
Oh, that's cool.
add that
Okay.
garden tub or different things like that in there. They have a lot of options, and then they have the packages with the flooring and carpet and the certain cabinet colors that you can choose from, and you get different price ranges in there too. So if you do the custom build, it can add up quickly.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but it's really neat to see that because that's used to be what we saw in new construction, that you came in and had some options. In the past
Right.
few years, you're seeing more spec homes, and what you see is what you get. So it's
Sure.
fun to get for someone to be able to do that,
Yeah, I would say another builder or two in Lakeland that will allow you to do some changes like MI would be maybe KB. KB will do that, and then definitely well, two, right? Southern Homes and can't remember the other builder, Highland Homes, which is a branch off of Southern Homes. Let me give everybody the 3,000-foot view of what is going on over here, okay? So here is Orlando. Raise your hand if you know where Orlando is, everybody. Okay. Here's Tampa. And then here's that beautiful Interstate I-4 right here that could be congested with traffic every now and then. All right. Right. I would say more of a Tampa city. You have the city of Lakeland. Now, Crystal, what do you think the most, where do most people want to live in Lakeland besides, don't say Lake Hollingsworth. Yeah, of course, Lake Hollingsworth is absolutely gorgeous. But what section of Lakeland do you think people want to live in most?
Yeah, anywhere from about downtown south
Yeah.
is the popular area. You'll meet people that really, really love North Lakeland as well. But
Yeah.
I've always preferred South Lakeland. No
Yeah.
offense, North Lakeland people.
You hit it on
But
the head. If you want more info on South Lakeland, I actually have a video on the other channel. I'll make sure to link that down below. But I'm going to show you something in South Lakeland here before we get done today, which is actually the Air Museum. So just hold on to your britches here, people. I don't have any comments in here. I got one thumbs up. I got 2 people watching. Who's that other person watching that didn't hit the thumbs up? You're going to be in trouble. All right. But yeah, so she hit it on the head. South Lakeland is kind of where everybody wants to be. So this community is actually a section of South Lakeland. Now you're kind of getting, so here's where like the majority of South Lakeland is. And we're kind of fading a little bit over here to the west side, but it's still South Lakeland. And some of you may be familiar with Riverstone, which is a very big new construction community that's kind of selling out. Some of the builders are still there. I bumped heads with a couple builders in there, people. You know why I bumped head with the builders?
no,
You know why I bumped heads with a builder, which I'm not allowed to say who it is? Because I'm looking out for people like you, because I care about you guys. All right, let's get back to it. If you
I
want to know
sold a
that
house.
story,
Yeah, I've sold some houses in there, and
have you bumped heads
it's a
with
nice
builders too?
community. And
It's a
yeah,
very nice community.
no, I didn't bump heads.
You said yeah first. I don't know. I
Thankfully,
heard you say yeah first.
no, I did not. I didn't
It's a
catch what you
very nice
said.
community. But this,
I was going to
so
say,
go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off.
I was just going to say, while you're looking around on the map, one of the benefits I think to being in this area in South Lakeland, if you were commuting to Tampa or Brandon, you can hit that county line road pretty
Yeah.
quickly and
Hmm.
get out, to I-4 or even
Easily.
back to 60.
Yep.
And it's not like you have to go through downtown Lakeland to get to the other side of Lakeland. And
You're exactly
so
right. You're in a
there's
good spot,
benefits.
right? You're not in the middle of everything, right? Where South Lakeland, you have easy access to downtown. You might not have that quick access to downtown Lakeland, but you have quick access to going to Tampa and, like you said, 60 Bartow, etc. So here we are right here. There's a brand new Publix that went in right here. So maybe a 3-minute ride, 4-minute ride to Publix. And then right across the street, you do have Geico corporate office, which is actually a large employer in Lakeland. It's not the largest. It's, Publix is the largest employer in Lakeland. But you do have the Florida Air Museum, too, which we'll show you. But I don't know. I'm very, very, I like the location a lot. Hopefully this home tour right here doesn't freeze up like the other one did. But what are we looking at here in this beautiful home tour?
This model, you're going to have to refresh my memory. I just lost it. It's the Mira Lago, correct? The
Mira
Mira
Lago
Lago. This
C.
is the C elevation.
I'm excited. Are we ready to kick this thing off?
Yes.
All right, cool.
I need to get my information. Really prepared. Doing good. Doing good for you.
Oh man, like what's
Right.
what am I struggling with on these let's try this. Maybe I'm all right. Turn my Wi-Fi on. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with this thing.
It's okay. We'll wait.
Yeah. The other one was my drive was doing it too. It's just sitting there. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see if this has a little bit of where you all can get a visual of the Florida Air Museum. One thing I noticed is a lot of people that live in Lakeland and live in Polk have never been to the Florida Air Museum.
Guilty.
Everybody's guilty. Look at the comments in this video. Everybody's like, I live here and I never been here before. It's really, 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 really cool. Let me mute it here. So that's like an F-16 engine that they kind of have a replica of. But literally, like, they have a replica of, like, the Ringling Bros, the Wright Bros, I believe, like the first airplane ever made. And then they do, like, scholarships for kids that are wanting to get into, like, aerospace. And there's so much. This is a pretty cool episode, and we just kind of added it in there as we're explaining South Lakeland. So I'll make sure to link that down below for anybody that wants to take a look at that. But look at that. That's like the first pilot ever, their pilot suit and stuff. This is right across the street from the community, by the way.
Yeah, and it's not far from where they have Sun and Fun, which is a big event every year in
That's
Lakeland,
what they're
right?
known for, yeah. The Sun and Fun, where they do like the air show. There it is, right there. Look, Sun
There
and
you
Fun Expo Campus. So it was really cool. They actually showed us a real jet, which we're heading to right now. Just kind of spoiler alert, but really, really neat. And you should check out. Look at this. So the kids are like learning about like Mars and stuff. There's kids in here like on tablets and everything, and they're learning about like the moon and the gravity and the wind. Is super cool. Very, very cool. I'm holding like a Gatling gun thing here. You see me, I'm like super excited. Let's just change this to the
Yeah.
Sun and Fun aerospace
Well,
episode
that
here.
is a big push in the schools here is the aerospace programs. No different high schools have programs where they are in communication with the local airports, and kids can get their pilot license before they even graduate high school, their private
Exactly.
license.
That's what he's
So
telling me
it's
right
pretty
now.
cool. There's
Literally,
going to be a
you
lot
must have
of
watched this episode.
there's going to be a lot of opportunity in that field, and this is a great area if you have a kid that's interested
Hmm.
to get them plugged in.
Yeah, yeah. His big thing, their big thing there was cradle to cockpit. Like they want to like teach kids about like flying in space from like when they're like in, I don't know, diapers, right? Cradle to cockpit. He
Yeah.
kept saying that. So super cool. We're actually giving away a free family membership to the Florida Air Museums for people that are commenting on that video right there, which we have a bunch of comments already. So we're going to be selecting the winner there fairly soon. So get your butts over there. Let's see if I can zoom into anything else. This was like a jet before we go back and see if some of the other videos were working. That was pretty cool. My brother was like totally geeking out over that thing. All right, here we are. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I really don't. And you know, we don't need this thing to be online in order to play. Weird. Let me let's how about I hit a nice refresher. Let's try that. Yeah, all you gotta do is hit refresh every now and then.
Oh, this is a
Now we just
beautiful
breathe.
house. So I want to make
This
sure
is a
we can see
gorgeous
it.
freaking home.
Of course, this one has, all the upgrades, but
See, I
pretty
think this
nice.
like extra this little dining space is coming back. It's making a comeback.
I love a formal dining room. Yeah.
And it's not totally formal, right? It's still kind of like half open, half formal, making a
Yeah.
comeback. Yeah.
My favorite part you'll see in a minute, though.
Let me zip it and I'll just watch. Ooh.
Beautiful, beautiful balcony there.
Mm-hmm. I love the spindles. So you're taking a look at some of the finishes that you can get, right? Like the spindles, the flooring. Obviously, like what you're seeing on the wall is what they doll the place up with. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that decorative trim you can do later, have it done.
for sure. Yeah,
Don't
no,
think
it's
that that's part of it.
well. This looks like 18 by 18 inch tile. So this particular tile is kind of a standard, I would assume. But it's good to see this. I already know what your favorite part is. It's to the left. It's like the little wine bar area.
There's this butler's pantry
Yeah.
going from your kitchen to your formal dining room. Just love that. You have your walk-in pantry here to the right.
Oh, let's grade it. Like here we go. We're not gonna go A minus, B minus, C. We're going by stars now. Okay. What's the square footage
This
of this home?
is 5 stars with the butler's pantry area and the walk-in pantry here.
You're gonna go 5. You're that easy
Yeah, this is for Polk County. This is
for
a
Polk.
5 star
What's the square
pantry.
footage of this home? Is it
This is 3,531 square
3,500
feet.
square foot? I'm gonna give this a 4.6.
What is it missing?
It's not missing much. I mean, to have a 5-star pantry, you have to you got to have like a
But
bunk bed
look
in there.
right there.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Now, I give it like tie it in together. Maybe I'll give them a 4.7.
Yes, the whole area is the pantry
It
to me.
is. It is. I love
But
the big countertop space. I had a client recently that was like, I don't want bits and pieces of counter space, and I'm like, I know what you mean. Like when you start putting things in between, you want one long slab.
mhm.
It always looks really good.
There
Uh
is a
oh,
divided sink. I don't know
it
if you
is.
noticed the divided.
I saw it. I like divided
But
sinks now.
look right there. That's my other favorite. It's not just in this kitchen, it's not just your standard stove and oven. You
Hmm.
have the stove top with cabinets underneath, and then they have the double oven on the side. So that is an option that you can
Nubian,
get.
if you've seen better, how you can't give it a 5-star if you've seen better. You got to
Have
give it
you
like a
seen better in Winter Haven, Lakeland? No.
I don't know, like
Have
it
we
may
seen better in
be.
Tampa, Miami,
Look at this covered
Orlando?
lanai though. Let's see. Does it wrap around? Last time we did an episode with Crystal, she claimed it wasn't her that was recording, and we found out it wasn't her that was recording. We found out who it was. Yeah, this is a big old covered lanai, very big.
Yeah, screened in.
So most of the time, that's a big covered lanai. When you're buying new construction, you won't get the fans that come with outside, but they'll what's called pre-wire, right? They'll pre-wire the fans, even inside too, right? Like in your rooms, something to think about. It's not like you're gonna standard most of the time get a fan in your room. They're just gonna pre-wire them, and you can do whatever you want to after that. So if you want to put a fan with a light on it, you can do that. If you want to just put one light on it, you could do that.
I'm looking to see what they have in the upgrades here.
That's a big cover lanai.
It is.
Yeah, that was a big
This
old cover lanai.
this is a good guest room area here. That we've got the
Yep.
full bathroom downstairs.
So you're
It's
gonna
kind
get
of
your carpet
private.
in the bedrooms. So what does this start at? What price point does this start at? Like if you were
This
to, do they have any
starting
specs?
price. They have the A elevation with the starting price 569
Okay.
990. So
Okay,
it's
cool.
probably not as fancy of an elevation, and then you
Right.
go up from there.
What about lot sizes? What are the widths that they offer?
I believe this one is on a 60-foot lot. They have 40-foot, 50-foot, and 60-foot lots in certain models
That's cool.
available on each size. So,
Cool, cool.
yeah.
60-foot lots. I mean, you go up to 70-foot lots, and you're getting big for new construction. So 60-foot lot in Lakeland, that's good. That's really good.
Yes,
This is
they
a big
said it was
old big old home,
unique.
by the way.
Hmm.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like these spindles? Do you not like railings? Like, do you just want the one stucco railing there? I don't know. What are you into here? What about you, Crystal? What would you do? Do you like having the see-through spindles where,
I do.
yeah, it's
I
elegant.
think it looks nice. I know that, some of the higher end homes or custom built homes are the people are doing the wire. Have you seen that where they do
Yeah, yeah, it's like
the
a
metal
modern
wire?
wire that goes across horizontally.
And I found they do stretch out over time and you have to tighten them up. I don't know. I've just always been nervous with little kids and small animals with
Yeah,
those
no,
kind
that's a
of
good point.
railings.
I don't think I would feel comfortable with like my daughter leaning on that because it can kind
Yeah.
of, you know, go like that.
Yeah. I like these spindles.
Ooh. Oh, come on, save it for last. Save it for last. Thank you.
Oh, I did.
Thank you.
I am trying to look up the ceiling fan thing, but I am not seeing.
What to see if it
That
comes
is
with?
something about it. If it comes with it, if
Oh,
you can get it with it
I would
as an upgrade, because they have all kinds of upgrades.
all right, here we go. Loft. We're gonna grade this loft right here. Nubian, you here? Chime in, girl. All right. I got 5 people here watching, so we need to somebody hit the like button in here. Let me know, everybody. What do you think about this loft? What's your what are you gonna grade this loft? 3,500 square foot. Man, I don't know. I'm feeling this thing though. I love natural light. I love natural light.
Yeah, a
It's
lot of times
crazy.
you get upstairs and it's dark,
Yeah, you're
There's a
exactly
lot
right. It
of
feels like
light
the
in this
loft's like
upstairs.
pushed away. I don't know. I'm
Mhm.
gonna give this thing. Let's play it through, and then I'll grade it. Everybody, let me know down below in the comment section. What do you think about this loft? If you can grade it 1 out of 10. No, not out of 10. 1 out of 5. We're going like Google stars. Google stars, people, in the comment section. Obviously, you don't get all this cool stuff on the wall. That'd be nice, unless they sell the model home, which they do a lot.
Eventually they will.
Look, they got this little nook area over here. Okay, I'm calibrating my number in my head right now. You need to be doing the same. I already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say 5 stars. I'm gonna give this loft. I actually like this loft. I like that there's like this room right off the side. Okay, okay. Am I?
So is it a benefit or a deficit that you'll be able to hear downstairs pretty well what's going on up in that loft with the open foyer and everything?
That
I
I'm
mean, I think
calibrating that in my head as well. Yeah, I'm putting that as part of like me grading that the loft. Evelyn died. She says I like the loft. She's giving it a 5. So you and Crystal
okay.
would get along because Crystal gives everything 5s.
I do not.
All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Whoa, 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 whoa. So all right, let's add this up. So 3,500 square foot. I love the openness. I like this little nook area over here. It's kind of a workstation. I
Hmm.
love that you have the room right off of the loft, because imagine visiting your family members or vice versa, and you can just kind of stick them in the room right there, come outside, and they have their own little living space.
Hmm.
4.6. 4.6. Evelyn, what about you,
You
Crystal?
know,
You got to give us a grade.
75% of statistics are made up on the spot. So kind of like your
Oh,
grading scale.
wow. Oh, no, not this again.
Okay, here we go. I think sometimes the openness would be good that you could just holler up there to your kids real easily, talk back and forth. And then there'd be other times where it'd be like, oh my gosh, the
Nubian
kids are
loves the
loud.
loft. So you
But
would you
that's
would like the
anywhere.
loft. Yeah.
I
Oh
do
yeah,
like the loud.
you don't want the kids to be like closed doors and not listening, and I got spaghetti for dinner tonight. I
Well,
can't
that's what
wait
I
to get
got. I
home.
got teenagers. They're always closed doors. But did you notice how big this room is that they have that big desk next to the bed?
Let me see. I was over
We
here
had some
DJing for our comments.
tiny bedrooms in our
Oh,
last. It's a pretty good sized room
that's a big room and that's a big closet too. And this is
that
not
has a
even the
walk in closet.
primary.
So the two bedrooms upstairs that have the bathroom in between both have walk in closets.
Okay,
The other
I'm
bedroom that
liking it.
had its own bathroom, it had a little smaller closet, but they're still deeper closets than normal. It's what it seemed like to me. They're a little bit deeper.
So here's your standard kind of tub, bath, shower. You got dual undermount sinks here. Nothing like too fancy, but it's not entry level. So, but I
I
don't know.
like the Wiener dog poster.
I like the entryway into the room here, right? It's not like it's door room. You get a little bit of privacy. You know, me, I'll drop my bag off right there, my shoes off. You shouldn't be wearing your shoes in the house. Does everybody wear the shoes in the house or no? Like, especially when you first move in, I already know the answer is no. But let's be honest. Do you wear your shoes in the house?
We do. That's a rule I've never been able to get anybody to go along with.
Let me
So
know down below, everybody else. Shoes in the house, or is it like a no go at all?
it's another
Big
walk in
closet.
closet.
Yeah.
I
So
like how they
3,500
painted the
square foot.
closets.
What was that?
I like how they painted the closets.
Oh, yeah.
Make them decorative. You
Nubian
know.
said she was getting some ideas, some decorating ideas. That's why she tunes in. She's already under contract. She'll be closing here pretty soon. But you're in the snow, right? Look, I got my snow, which it might not focus here, but that's for you, Nubian. I know you're hopefully doing okay. All right, look at this. Look at this primary suite right here. You got the double door entryway. This thing looks like some sort of hotel lobby. This thing looks
Hmm.
massive, very big,
Oh yeah.
gorgeous. We should have just toured this thing right here. We're gonna do the primary suite today, and then we'll do the rest of the house next week.
Right.
Very, very big. Everybody hit the like button for that.
And not only is it big, look at what you have, or you
Yeah.
can add on
Yeah.
off the back door.
We have some clients right now in Wesley Chapel that are actually working on some paperwork with MI Homes right now, but they love the ability to be able to add these types of things.
Hmm.
I love
Workspace
this.
there.
I love the ceiling too. Yeah, that's one of the first things that I saw when I
Yeah.
first put it up. What about wallpaper? Here we go. Let's pause. Boop. Just enough. Let me know down in the comments. Wallpaper or no? I know I rewinded a little too far back. It's making a comeback. I don't know. I'm thinking of like somewhere in my house doing some wallpaper. Look, you have it behind the bed, right? And then
Hmm.
obviously it's like the new accent wall.
Yeah. I like it as an accent. I don't want it everywhere, but
Yeah.
like they
Yeah,
even
it's
framed it there. They framed
well,
around
I'm
the.
noticing that they did that across the bed as well, so that might be like the thing, right? Kind of frame it. But I
Yeah.
think if you did it as an accent wall on a wall, it can look really nice. And one thing about wallpaper, don't be afraid to go and just go a little exotic with it. Like I think you get the ability to with wallpaper to just kind of, let out a little bit, open up. That one had like gold touches to it. I don't know. Don't let me
They have
decorate your house, people. I'll have that thing looking crazy. All right, little water closet, frameless the shower doors. I like it.
I'm pretty sure those are an upgrade because another model home I walked through theirs had the shower curtain and rods. So
Nubian says no wallpaper. I bet you, Nubian, I bet you I can probably find you some wallpaper that you would like. I would take you up on that.
my only thing with wallpaper is when you decide you want to change it, it can be a real big pain to take it
Look at this
down.
room.
But
Wallpaper or not, I think we all can agree that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful room.
it is.
This is what you want to like. I
See,
mean,
it's
we were
me.
talking. Yeah, there goes. Yeah, there it is. We were talking about like the coffee time in the morning time, right? Like
Hmm.
where you get to like relax and think. This is the room that you want to wake up to, and then go out to your balcony. Like, look how big this is. You can lose your
Hmm.
spouse in this room. You wouldn't hear your spouse snoring. You wouldn't hear your spouse getting up and getting ready.
That's a big
Gorgeous.
claim.
Look how big. Look how much space you got. I got a little nook over here. I think they've done a great job with it. I do love the ceilings. I love the beams. So what do you think? So you told us what the base price would be on something like this. All in the way it is, what do you think if somebody were to just go crazy and just like, I want this home right here as is, maybe tweak a few things, but for the most part, still put a lot into the home.
I do have that number for you. I know what this one is.
For everybody who wasn't here early on, kitchen, what do you think? I will say this, good, bad, ugly. I love giving everybody my honest opinion. I think that this island could be a little bigger. Could be a little bigger, but they have the formal dining area as well. I'm an island, and I'm an island guy. That sounds funny. I'm an island guy, like I'm from the islands. I'm an island dude. I love big islands, but comfortably it looks like you can fit, three people, maybe squeeze a fourth in there.
And it's got a spacious breakfast nook. Generally that's what you get in the
True.
houses, new construction around here. So you've got a little bit more space between the kitchen and the breakfast nook in this house.
Very
Um,
true.
this this model with the features it has is at 745,410.
This is
So
I tell you what, in Orlando, even in Tampa, in Wesley Chapel, this home right here will be bells and whistles. You'd be easily in the 800s for sure. So
mhm.
easily in the 800s. Um, But yeah, that's that. A little bit about Lakeland, right? I've shown you the Florida Air Museum, which is super neat, right? And like I said, a lot of people that live in Lakeland, they commented on the video and was like, I never knew it was that cool. Check that video out. Drop a comment down below. That's a beautiful thing to have. But in Lakeland, right, you also have Bonnet Springs Park right here, okay? Bonnet Springs Park is free, and it's bigger in square miles than Animal Kingdom. Get that. No shot at Animal Kingdom, but like free, right? If you're somebody like me, where my wife is always taking my kids somewhere, like every day they go somewhere, and she's like, where should I go today? And I'm like, please just go to Bonnet Springs Park, because I don't get to see that notification that's like, we went here, we went there. And it's really
They have
cool.
great events there too.
Oh,
They have
it's super engaging, super engaging.
food. There's a restaurant. There's a rooftop bar.
Hmm.
We went there to see the holiday lights, and they had a walking trail through the trees with lights, and it was
Yeah,
beautiful. So,
it's very nice, very engaging there, and they even have the Florida Children's Museum there as well. So you say free, I'm there, and it's brand new. They just opened up maybe a little over a year old. So right here, downtown Lakeland. Have you been? You've been to the Joinery before?
oh yes,
Have you
yes.
been to Have you been to Blue Dog Barbecue?
I always get the ramen when I'm at the
The
joinery.
ramen's good as well. So they have a food hall in Lakeland, which is really, really neat. It's not as big as Armature Works in Tampa, but they have like maybe 5 or 6 food venues there, vendors there. Blue Dog Barbecue, you got to get it. You have to get it. If you come down here, you have to get it. But yeah, so the
Is it
ramen is good as well.
Mayday ice cream they have there?
The ice cream place is good as well. Yeah, everything
Really
there is
good.
really cool. But I think everybody will get a kick out of downtown Lakeland. I think we had a lady that just came into town to drive through. She's looking at multiple places. She's like, I want to drive through Lakeland and take a look. So I kind of gave her a route, right? I'm like, okay, go here, go here, go here. And she's like, I never knew that the city of Lakeland was like that charming. I'm like, it's a gorgeous place, like especially downtown. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What else do you
Yep.
have for us? Anything? Let me see. I guess while we
Well, a couple things. I mean, when talking about the price, you could definitely spend that much on a resale, in the Lakeland Winter Haven area, but you are not going to get new and usually that updated of a home.
hmm
When you're looking at resales in that price range, you often run across a lot of remodeling that needs to be done. So
Very true.
that's your benefit of buying new. If you're able to get up there in that range, you can get a lot for your money compared to what's available on the market.
100%.
It's
And
my
you get the
opinion of that.
warranties and everything. So everybody that's watching, rates are starting to creep back down a little bit. Okay. So what that means is we're probably going to start to see less incentives coming back, meaning those days of getting 25, 30, I don't know, Nubian, we got you like 40 something $1,000 in incentive. Like we were getting crazy incentives. Those days are starting to slim up a little more, because the builders no longer have to do those things, right? As the rates come down, more people come back to the market, and now we have a little more of a line and less of kind of saying, hey, come by here, come by here. So keep that in mind. These are the times right now where you need to hone in on, hey, where do I want to be? Which builder do I want to be with? And then always select an A and B. If you have a C option, that's awesome. But that way you can kind of leverage those things. And that's what we do well. We bring our experience to the table, and, make sure that you're taken care of from start to finish. Yeah, that's it for me. I got spaghetti at the house.
Sounds good.
It sounds freaking good. You have no idea.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one. It's my recipe that I gave to my wife, so she tweaked it a little bit.
Okay, she fixed it.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I don't know. It hasn't been tasting the same. No, it's great stuff. I wanted her to take it. I'm like, look, here goes the recipe. You take this, make it your own, and surprise me every now and then with it.
All right. Well, it sounds like you better get home and get some.
I will. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow. I think we're going to be doing 2 tomorrow, because yesterday we ended up missing one. So make sure you drop a comment down below where you're watching from. If there's communities that you're interested in, cities that you're interested in, make sure you let us know. Also, before I get out of here, I'm so glad that I was follow us on IG. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We will follow you back. Okay. And yeah, that's that. All right, let's get the heck out of here. We appreciate you all. We'll see you again tomorrow.